Hello, everybody, and welcome back again to another episode of. Well, no, not an episode. Oh, God. We're not even started in the game, and I already blew it. God. No, we're back with something unexpected. It was even so unexpected for me that I don't even know what I should be talking about. But this is the E25 of World of Tanks, and I hope I can illustrate something about teamwork and communication that, in my opinion, we lack in random battles when you're not platooning. And me and my E25 are going to show you how important communication and teamwork can be in a game if you want to win it. And I know the reputation of the E25. Don't hate me. I was just playing this tank because I was trying to get as much of the missions done for the T25. Um, I want to say mod 1, but I don't think that's correct. The premium reward tank from last what's it called, marathon. And yeah, we can see one of the greatest thing about this tank. Its high rate of fire, and that's one of those things that I like about this tank, especially because it has such a low DPM or such a low damage per shot that the high damage output is really important for this thing. And I've got my reload at about 2. I don't know if it's even 2.5. If I'm correct, it's under 2.5 seconds, but I'm not completely sure. And um, yeah, I carry 34 rounds of AP ammo, 24 rounds of APCR ammo because, well, when you come up against tanks like the T29 or the what's it called, even the IS can give you problems with its frontal armor. So if you come up against one of those tanks, either their sloping or the curving of the armor can prove, well, difficult at times, where you might need that extra penetration from the APCR. I'm just gonna check. That's not even 200. It's 194. It's not bad, not even by a long shot. It's really great. But, well, sometimes it's not even enough. And the great thing is that you will never meet anything higher than tier 8 unless you um, unless you platoon with somebody in a normal tier 7 or even a tier 8, which is one of the worst things you can do in this tank. It really shines on tier 7 matches, and especially if there aren't a lot of tier 7s available. And, well, I've noticed that people hate on this tank because of its high rate of fire and the ability to stay stealth. That's not just the tank, it's the player. I must admit, I have had games where I was foolish and I rushed out trying to get into a position too far forward, and I paid the price. Honestly, if you're no good, if you're no good at this game, don't expect the E25 to be a miracle worker. It's not. It's one of those tanks that can do really good if you are really good. And I'm not really good, don't get me wrong. I'm an average Joe. And, well, I just like the German tank destroyers a lot. And the E25 is one of the more favorite of the tank destroyers. I think my favorite tank destroyer from the German line is the Jagdtiger. Up until now, I am working towards the Sturrer Emil, but up until now, the Jagdtiger is my most favorite tank destroyer. And you can see here, we have pushed on kind of. But the E25 on my team and myself, we have gone back. And you can tag me. Just says, okay, guys, just push on, go for their base, and we might be able to take to hold them back. And here you can see one of the disadvantages of this cannon, at least in my opinion, the low penetration. And I just stay here a bit too long because I start driving and I get hit by the Tiger, and he rolls quite nicely for 258, which is 18 higher than its average. And this is one of the advantages of the E25 as well. Its sloped armor is pretty decent and can bounce quite some shots if, well, you're lucky. Well, now, I made kind of a mistake, or not a mistake, I'm just not paying attention because my loader is out. And this was one of those games where I was like, okay, you know, I haven't done really a lot, and I want to do more for my team, and well, I stay out in the open, and I get hit again by the Tiger, and the E25A hits me as well. Luckily misses me with this return shot, or with his follow-up shots, and I guess he's just blind firing here, because he's not really... he's just shooting into one position. And that, just before I got hit by the AT-15A, I noticed my loader was out, so I put him back in, gave him a bandage, and now he can do what he does best, just chugging those shells out of my tank. And you can see just me whiffing shots or bouncing shots even on the weak point. And well, You Can Tag Me is doing pretty well with 3 kills to his name. He's doing quite a bit of damage. My damage total is getting higher and higher as well. But we're not done yet. So I'm going into the Tiger, and I leave somebody else to finish it off, and You Can Tag Me does that. So he is on 4 kills. And I'm just not sure what we're gonna do. You Can Tag Me in the C25 and the EZ8 and me, we're pretty low on hit points. We could all be, well, You Can Tag Me and myself can be a one-shot if one of those E25s is lucky. The EZ8 is a one-shot for almost anything that even looks at its direction. Even a tier 3 autoloader could kill him at this point. And Wolverine, he's the only one on full hit points, but he's only a tier 5, and against 2 tier 7 tank destroyers with this amount of DPM, he's not gonna survive for that long. And if you've been following chat, you can see we're communicating. You can tag me, ask anybody got binocs. I'm just asking if are these guys still over where they were last spotted, or do you think they're gone? And I answer his question that I do not have binocs. So we're just hopping from cover to cover, just going forward bit by bit. You Can Tag Me gives the most important piece of information, that they are low in hit points, and that's probably why they are camping. Because if they were full health, they would have rushed over the field and come to help that Tiger and that AT-15A. I'm fairly certain of it, and those guys are in a platoon, so they are most probably on comms. There you can see the devastating effect that the E25s can have. And that guy has just taken out the Wolverine within seconds. And You Can Tag Me is just like, oh, E25, what the hell? EZ8, what the hell are you doing, man? and I give him a bump into him for a bit. And if I'm correct, I'm gonna ask, shall we rush the guy? Or, oh no, I ask if he has sixth sense. I have. So, we're both certain that if we get spotted, that we will know about it. And we have one of their E25 spotted, so we now know where one of them is. And I'm a bit cheeky here. I'm going forward, I'm hoping he gets spotted again. So I might take a couple of shots at him. And with the reload I have on this gun, he could be down in two shots or something like that. And even within 3 seconds. And now we see another bit of important information. The other E25 is all the way over there, so if we are lucky, he can't help his platoon buddy. So I'm going in, I'm taking a calculated risk, and I ram him. So I could have died there, but I didn't. And now you can tag me as going forward. So at this point, both of us are one shots. And we are in a position to be, well, if we're gonna put it like Jingles does, if we get jumped by Freya, we don't even have enough time to pull up hands down, bend over, and kiss her ass goodbye. So, well, I'm asking what we should do, and, well, you can tag me. He's not taking any of it. He knows he's spotted, and he goes forward, and there's the other E25. And this is where my palms got sweaty, and I'm so happy I got that shot because I don't know. I was just really happy about getting that shot. And well, it was at the moment I hit that shot, I realized, oh my god, we need to get into a platoon. But I didn't. We didn't get into a platoon together because, yeah, we got 4 kills, we both survived. This would have been a really nice brothers in arms. But, yeah, too late. And let's go over the post-game stats. You can see my stats. I wish I had You Can Tag Me his post-game stats because that was a great game, and I even contacted him afterwards asking, "Hey, do you mind if I put a replay up? And do you mind sending me your post-game stats, post-game results?" But he never answered. So you can even see here, like my concealment is 1041. And oh wait, oh my camel crew is 83%. I got 6 cents. The increased critical damage. I've got safe stowage, and uh, well, my driver turns the tank faster. I'm even forgotten what that's named. So yeah, I ask You Can Tag Me like, hey, do you mind if I put this game up on YouTube? Never got anything back, so I'm hoping that eventually he will see this and he won't mind that I put this up because I really like that game and it really illustrates that when you work together, you can accomplish a whole lot. So yeah, let's see here. I did almost 2.7 k damage, which at the time I was grinding this tank so much, this was becoming an average just because of those daily missions. Got 64.2 k credits, 1.5 k experience. And yeah, this wasn't the first win because I was grinding this tank all day. And yeah, I got high caliber, I got bruiser, 6 times critical damage. Um, Second class mastery because yeah, everybody is just the E25 is extremely difficult in my opinion to get an ace tanker in. And you can see here I ended just under with 300 experience under You Can Tag Me. He did less damage, but I guess he did a whole buttload more spotting damage. You can see here I blocked some damage. I did 119 assistance damage, so not a lot. And I only made 18k credits out of this game because of the amount of premium ammo I had to use and the two consumables, of course. So yeah, that's one of the downsides of this tank. Well, in my opinion, I take quite a large amount of premium ammo with me. I might be okay with using only 15 rounds or less. But I find that if you get into tier 8 battles, that premium can help a lot. And I mean it, a whole lot. This tank, as you can see, I've got Vance, a rammer, and camo netting on it. I only got a 2 skill crew. It's almost 100% again since that time. But yeah, its penetration, as it should be, isn't extremely much. And that's the biggest downside of this tank, in my opinion. And that's why I take along 24 rounds of APCR. And I guess there are a whole lot of people that think that I'm well, a noob because of it, or even a noob stomper. But yeah, it's the way I roll, I guess. And again, I really like the E25, and I don't see what the problem is with the tank because I encounter it a lot, and I don't often have a lot of difficulty with taking it out. It's only annoying when they are stealth firing you, but that's kind of the same discussion with artillery. Is artillery overpowered because they can shoot you from across the map? In my opinion, no, because, well, 1 in 4 shots is gonna miss you anyways. So when they hit, they are likely going to do 300 damage, and if they are really lucky, they're gonna blow you up. And in my opinion, more often than not, that's probably down to yourself as well. So, but that's not the discussion. What I wanted to show you guys here is teamwork can be extremely important. We saw it as well with the other E25s. They didn't do a whole lot of damage, but their team overall did more damage than we did in an overall basis. And those guys were most probably on voice comms. They were communicating with each other. We were communicating with each other. We had the disadvantage of communicating via keyboard, and they most probably were talking on voice comms. So there's that, and this just shows that it's important. Communicating with your team is important, even if you're not in a platoon, even if you're just a couple of guys trying to win. Because I'm sure if You Can Tag Me and myself weren't communicating and weren't trying to work together, even though in the end we were both trying to go for what we thought was best, if we weren't doing that and watching each other's back and just trying to help each other, I am fairly certain we would have lost this round. So because we stayed cool, we took the win, even if we had a majority in tanks. In the end game, Freya and Beef Cannon Bill, that's actually a cool name though, uh, they had all the advantages. They had a good position. They were overlooking the base. They just had to wait and take us out when we went in. But we outplayed them, I guess, more through dumb luck than anything else. But we did. So yeah, on that, I'm going to end this recording. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, even though my recording software wasn't working and wasn't playing along. I really did enjoy making this one because I don't often do a spoken commentary on World of Tanks matches. And before the 9.18 patch comes out, I wanted to get this thing done. And oh, if you are wondering, yes, I did get T25 eventually. I just had to buy one or two tokens because I missed a couple of missions because of circumstances, a couple of which weren't exactly fun circumstances because of why I missed more than what I wanted in the days that I could complete the missions. So, and I don't mind. As you can see on screen, I have quite a lot of premium tanks. These aren't all the premium tanks I have. So, yeah. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider liking this video, share it with your friends, um, click the subscribe button, and I will hope that I can see you, or that you will see my next video as well. So, everybody, thanks and take care.